The stage is set for Super Bowl 57. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs tomorrow, State Farm Stadium in Phoenix. This is marking the first time in NFL history that you have two black quarterbacks that are going to be facing off in the big game. And the importance of that is not lost on the players. Listen to this.
Have two black quarterbacks starting in the Super Bowl, I think it's special. And I've learned more and more about the history of the black quarterback since I've been in this league. And the guys that came before me and Jalen set the stage for this.
It is history. You know, it's come a long way. I think there's only been 7 African-American quarterbacks to play in the Super Bowl. So to be the first for some is pretty cool. So I know it'll be a good one.
So to understand just how significant this really is, you need to go back 35 years to Super Bowl 22. That is when Washington quarterback Doug Williams overcame all odds and became the first ever black quarterback to not only reach the Super Bowl, but to win it and take home MVP honors, creating a legacy that is going to stand forever. And Doug Williams is joining us now. It is so cool to talk to you, Doug. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it ahead of Super Bowl Sunday, of course. When you found out the Chiefs were facing off against the Eagles, two black quarterbacks on the field, Super Bowl Sunday, what was your reaction?
Oh, man, it was, I can't even explain it because, you know, chill bumps came all over me. Got a little emotion. I had water in my eyes, not because two guys was there, which should have been done a long time ago. But really, I thought about the guys that didn't have an opportunity before me. And, you know, I felt for those guys, but at the same time, what's about to happen is historical. So you gotta pull for those guys.
You think about the numbers, right? We just heard it right there, I believe. And I'm not sure if it's necessarily accurate. 7 black quarterbacks only making it to the Super Bowl. Why has it taken so long?
Well, I think, you know, we all can look back at the fact that, you know, 35 years since I won the Super Bowl, and now 35 years later, we got 2 black quarterbacks in here. I think the bottom line was there's so many guys that had the ability to play this game that did not get the opportunity that was denied. So when you think about that, there's a possibility that I probably wouldn't have been the first. We had to give all those guys who deserved the opportunity to play. But the fact that that's when it happened, and where we are right now, you got to feel pretty good where we are, but we still got a lot of more work to do, and I think that's the most important part.
Doug, how did you become the first? How did you shut out the noise both in Tampa Bay and then on to Washington, making it to the Super Bowl, getting MVP? How did you shut it all out amidst what was going on in the country at the time and make it to that point in your life and your career?
Well, you know, when you look at these two guys, one thing you got to do, you got to be tough mentally. And you got to also be tough physically. But at the end of the day, you can't listen to a lot of the people who really don't want you to be in that position. You can't listen to what they say. And I think what these two guys have done. Patrick has done it for the last 5 years. And for Jalen to do it this year says one thing. He's matured to the point that he realized the most important people to him at this particular time is his teammates and his coaches. And I think that's what you got to do. You got to lock so many other things out, and you got to be strong to handle whatever's out there that you have nothing to do with, but they're doing everything to try to keep you down.
You're a part of history, Doug. What do you remember from that day, from winning the Super Bowl? What was it like for you?
It was one of those days, especially after the game, was, you know, when I'm walking off the field with my helmet in the air, you know, I had so many things going through my mind, you know, thinking about the people who had negative comments about what I couldn't do and what a black quarterback can't do, can't lead, can't think, and all that. You got to remember all that. You know, I looked at it from a standpoint that, you know, I traveled a road that was less traveled and had to go through a lot of hurdles and things like that. But at the end of the day, I felt like I was on the mountaintop. You know, no matter what happened yesterday, tomorrow, it didn't count. It was at that present. That was the most important thing.
Okay, let's talk the game, if we can, for a moment. Who are you rooting for? And what predictions are you making?
Well, that's going to be tough because it's hard to root for any one of these guys because at the end of the day, it's so great to see these guys play and the fact that they're making history. It wouldn't be fair for me to pick anybody, to be honest with you. The way I look at it, I feel like I've already won as far as I'm concerned because the fact that we're here, we're about to make history for these two guys playing the game. And hopefully that somebody come out. I wish they could tie the game. That's not going to happen. Somebody's going to win it. But at the end of the day, I hope they both hug each other and say, hey, we did it.
Yeah. Doug Williams, it is such an honor to speak with you today. We are so appreciative you took the time to join us and that you were a major part of history. We're all going to be watching that game tomorrow and thinking about this conversation that you and I had today. So we thank you for that.
Thanks for having me.